I guess you'd call the home farm. It's my family's land that we've spent a lot of time in here over the past several years, trying to perfect it and just turn it into an absolute deer sanctuary. And it's come a long ways. It definitely has. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a special day. We actually ran cameras earlier today, and we've got a deer showing up that I missed 2 years ago with a longbow out of this exact same tree right here at 14 yards. It's one of those I don't really talk about, but it happened. Last year the deer was an absolute slammer of a deer. We've got a couple other really good deer in here as well. And this year I think we've got like 4 mature deer back here. And there's another really big 8 that, I wouldn't hesitate to shoot. So, who knows? We'll see what happens. Just kind of settle back. It's November, man. It's November the 4th. And the sun is kind of breaking through the clouds here and there. And got a pretty good wind. It's almost dead still, to be honest. But we got Hancock killer clover all around me right here, in front of me and to my left. And at the far end of the plot, they've got wheat and Austrian winter peas, and then the same thing over here to my right planted. So, and then just nasty thick bedding all around. So we will see what happens. Settle back and bring you guys along for the ride. biggest 8-point I've ever shot. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. That's a big deer. I didn't 10 ring that deer, I 12 ring that deer. I mean, it's kind of hard not to whenever they're 13 yards. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord. That's the big 8 I was just talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure he's a 5-year-old. My mom almost killed him last year as a 4-year-old from this exact same tree. He did the exact same thing to her, but it was super windy that day. And he was almost running across the plot, trying to get out of the wind. And it was so windy that it blew the camera arm into her bow arm, and she couldn't shoot him, so he got away. That's incredible. Thank you, Lord. He ran about 70 yards. I just looked up and saw a deer coming down the path. Oh, this is just so surreal. All the hard work and the years of passing up deer, and this is the third really solid big deer that we've killed off this place. Second big deer. Should have been the third, but second really good deer out of this exact same tree. And guys, I almost killed the other giant 8 that we have on this property about an hour ago, 45 minutes ago. He came out right here, and I got some footage of him, but he caught me off guard so much because I had a little buck right back here, and I thought it was a doe at first, so I was prepared to shoot this way. I turn around, and he's feeding right in the Austrian winter peas and wheat right here. What a night in the stand. Oh my goodness. What a night. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Alright. Guys, the one person that does just as much work on this place as anybody is absolutely, it's been so cool to see how eaten up with deer hunting she's gotten, and how successful of a hunter she's become, is my mom. Guys, whenever I'm gonna call her right now. Let's just see what she says.
Hey.
The giant 8's down.
You're kidding.
I just smoked him at 13 yards.
He came back around?
No, the bigger one.
Oh, the big tall one.
Yep. He's dead.
The wide one or the tall one?
The tall one. He's a big deer.
Cool, bud.
I see him dead right here in the L plot. Oh yeah. He ran 70 yards and fell over.
Right in the food plot?
Right in the plot.
So like south of the stand there?
Yep, he ran back to where he came out at.
Wow.
Insane footage, man. Just
awesome, dude.
Crazy footage. That big.
That's cool. That's your first buck off this place.
Yep. Should have been my second, but hey.
Yeah, back, okay.
Yeah, and he ate his way all the way to me.
Yeah. Wow.
The big white 8, he caught me totally off guard because I had another deer behind me, and I thought it was a doe, and I was like, well, there's probably a buck behind her. So I was prepared to shoot my left side, and it turned out to be a little forked deer, little buck, and he just was moseying around through this bedding behind me. And I turn around, and that big white 8-point's just right there eating wheat and peas right to my right. And there's just nothing I could do. He's quartering to me the whole time, but I'm gonna be honest, the footage of this deer, I'm so glad I didn't force a shot on that deer, because the footage and just everything, it was just, oh my goodness. Alright, next up is Logan.
You get one?
I smoked the big 8.
Are you kidding me?
I torched him.
Really?
Oh yeah. And he's deader than a hammer, laying right here in the L plot.
No. Really?
I promise you.
Really?
I promise you.
Dude.
I torched him.
Awesome.
And I saw the other big 8 too tonight. And dude, it was just, I didn't see a single doe tonight. All I saw were bucks. I saw 4 bucks total.
Dude.
It was just Logan, the footage is pretty incredible.
Do you see him right now?
Oh yeah, I'm looking at his white belly.
Wow. Awesome.
Oh man, shot him at 13 yards.
Dude.
Oh man. Yeah, there's no track job on this deer at all.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. Awesome.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna get down. I don't know if you want to head this way, and if you,
I can. Yep.
yeah, if you could head this way pretty quick, we'll just do the recovery whenever you guys get here, or whenever you get here.
Yep. Okay.
So,
I'll be over there in like 30 minutes then.
all right. We'll see you then.
Yep. Congrats. Dude.
Thanks, dude.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. All right. Bye. Yeah. That's definitely what you want your arrow to look like. A little bit of lung chunks on there right there. Alright. So if you look right there. Still laying there. No. He's a good one. I'm happy with him.
It's nice.
That's awesome. A little aggravating that the coyotes got into him, but
Yeah.
I literally said that right as we walked out, that I'd heard 3 different packs tonight. A lot of work. A lot of work goes into these plots, and just getting everything put together. And honestly, Mom and Dad, they've done a lot of the work this year. And just because Logan and me have been gone on jobs quite a bit, and they've done quite a bit of the work out here. But it's a group effort, man. Whenever you get a deer down like this, that's a pretty crazy feeling. And on 30 acres on top of that's just, I don't know, kind of surreal. Surreal to be able to put deer down like of this caliber on that.
On land you've hunted on all your life.
Yeah, and that's a definite plus to it as well, that I grew up here, and this is where I kind of cut my teeth learning how to hunt. And I don't know, killed a bunch of does, a bunch of little bucks out of here as a little kid, and
I don't know. Pretty surreal, really. Pretty surreal.
It's November 7th. I've already seen action. I just got set up and saw 4 does coming in behind me over here. Actually hadn't even knocked an arrow yet, so I was already trying to knock an arrow. And then sure enough, one of the shooters we've got on this piece of property, he's a white 8. He came out pushing one of the does and had this little small basket rack 8. He came out right behind, and they had been just dogging her just back here, and they kind of got north of here. Y'all, it is on. So I might be sitting a while there just to see what takes place. So I'm set up in a stand that is out in front of me. We've got the killer clover mix from Hancock seed, and then over kind of behind we put Hancock survivor peas, and then mixed in some winter wheat with it. So they've been hitting food plots good and heavy. So anyway, we had a rough summer with drought, lots of heat. Wasn't sure about some of the food plots. We lost some of them, but then went in with another planting and got rain just in time. So I don't know. Things might just be okay for us this year, because we sure are seeing some activity. Madison's already tagged his bug. He got an incredible day the other night. So anyway, we'll see what takes place. Y'all hang tight. See if we can get it done today. Guys. Man. Oh, guys, I'm not sure. I think that was a little forward. Man, he came up so fast, just right over here. Lord, please help me be a good shot. Guys, I just got set up 30 minutes ago. He came out just right here. I'm scrambling, man. I'm turning the camera and grabbing my bow. Comes right out here about, I don't know, probably 12 yards. Almost exactly at the spot that Madison's bug. He shot him. God help it be a good shot. I'm afraid it's a little forward. I really am. I don't know.
found him. You know, I said in the video when I was up there in the stand that wasn't sure about the shot, but the guys all tell me it was a pretty decent shot. So, funny thing, there's very, very little blood. I just happened to see, I knew where he went into the brush, because I did have that on camera. And I looked up, oh man, this is about the place he would have gone in. And I looked a little further, and right there I saw brown and tines. So just thank the good Lord. I tell you, I have a good crew of guys that support me. My honey supports me. He never gripes and complains if he's eating leftovers or whatever. He just lets me hunt. Logan's our editor for all of these escapades. Mr. Madison, everything I know about bow hunting, I learned from Madison. So, it's crazy. This is 30 acres that we've managed probably, I don't know, 7 years?
Yeah, 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8
Hard,
years.
Yeah.
Madison shot his buck on the 3rd. This is the 7th. We sat in the same stand, same food plot, 2 mature deer off of 30 acres.
That's unheard of.
We're pretty certain this old boy was the dominant buck. So who knows what might show up, because we're just on the beginning of activities. So got some more family members that need to fill tags, and I just thank the good Lord. I really do. It's a blessing to be able to be out in the good Lord's outdoors and just be able to enjoy this kind of stuff. Anyway.